Another day in Zanzibar, another rainy morning. That's just kind of how it goes here. Today we split up. Well, first of all, we had a discussion this morning, which was really good. And we talked about Dolphin Day, and we talked about what it feels like to go to a place that's completely raw, and we're not, we know our dollar is going to something that's sustainable. Like swimming with dolphins is so much different here than it is in the States if you're doing it in a closed environment, and how valuable that can be, and like how much more difficult it is, but how much more valuable it is even still. It was like a monsoon this morning. So a few of us actually came to the kitchen where we eat every day, and we're teaching some of the cooks English because they've been asking to learn some English and set up some classes for them, but they're cooking all the time because we eat 3 meals a day and they have to be ready for those. And also this is just a restaurant that anyone can come to, so they're always in the kitchen, so they can't really come to school. So we're just here teaching a little bit. Some other people are teaching in one of the homes of the local mothers. I forget her name. And then the rest of the people, I'm pretty sure, went to the work site. So yet another full day, and I'm just excited to get after. It's a great day to have a great day.
Do you need this?
Amor, what are you doing right now?
I'm stirring.
You are stirring.
Yes, you're stirring.
I'm stirring what?
I'm stirring beef.
The beef, yes.
Yep.
What is this?
Knife.
And what do you do with the knife? You cut.
You're cutting.
You cut what? The vegetables.
Yeah, vegetable.
Like
Yeah.
he is cleaning. He is cleaning the dishes.
The dishes.
Sema.
Is a ear clean as a dishwash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Yeah, you're enjoying it?
Yeah. It's like the concept of like being able to teach people English while at the same time like being able to learn how to make their food.
Yeah, welcome to lunch.
Lunch.
Oh, we're doing lunch, so good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to lunch. The food is ready. I hope we can enjoy.
Yeah.
I want to have my restaurant. And I want, in my restaurant, I like to have afternoon. To work together with afternoon. I would like to have maybe like competition in my restaurant.
Competitions in your restaurant.
Yeah. I want to teach the kids how to cook.
The kids how to cook?
We do like competition. When someone do something nice, we get tips. We get to make happy.
A good environment. A happy.
Stung by a stingray.
It's back there. They killed it. You see it right there?
It's so
They
weird.
speared it.
Bringing it.
So right now, chilling a little bit. In a few minutes, Aaron and I are going to be going on the community with telephone, which is one of the locals that I think you've seen so far in some of these videos. Anyways, what we're doing, so after on the first day, you saw that there was a committee meeting, or second day or something like that. There was a community meeting that was held, which was huge. The fact that there were that many people there. And so we asked like a lot of questions there of where we think our efforts would be best looking forward, and what the community wanted to help with. And so it became apparent that like it's not always the most encouraging atmosphere to have discussions. At least for them, it's kind of a new thing. So especially with the dynamic between men and women in this community. So what we're doing is we're traveling from home to home, and we have a list of survey questions that are related to things that we think might be of interest for them, for projects that we can work on, and kind of just getting a feel for where their mind is at. People have done this yesterday and some this morning, and so we're the afternoon crew. So it should be really cool. It's raining, but I will show you inside of some of the houses, and hopefully the people in the houses will let me like take videos and stuff in there. So I'm really excited. Hey, Chief Baby. Yeah? Introduce yourself.
Why?
Say hello.
Okay,
what are
hello.
We doing?
I'm Chief Baby. So
I love that name. What are your other names?
My real name is Hamis. People or majority of volunteers, you know me as a chief babies or car telephone.
Alright, that was actually such a cool experience. Aaron, what'd you think of that?
It was pretty cool to like see like what the community like thinks about like give and like what they think that like we need to like improve.
I just think it's so cool to be like the first people to ask those types of questions to them and like giving them a voice, which I don't think they normally have, because some of them were kind of like, some of the questions they were like laughing at us, like the fact that we're asking them,
Yeah, like
which was sad.
Like, do you have goals? They like they found that funny. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which was sad
Like,
for us.
because that's a normal question to ask someone, no matter what age you are.
Yeah.
Eye-opening.
Overall. Yeah, definitely. So very cool experience.
For sure, for sure.
What are we doing now? Is it dinner time? How was your day?
My polar bear's got a burned out tire, man.
Yeah.
We painted and then we taught the women's class.
My polar bear's
It was pretty great.
Yeah. Why was it great?
Oh,
a lot of what?
Yeah, there was like 15. There was like how many? 10. 10.
Oh, that's dope. A lot showed up.
10. Yeah.
Love that. Even
with a lot of
after the rain. Yeah. Even
Yeah.
after the rain.
It was awesome.
How was your day, Sam?
Wow, it was
Let me lay on this with you.
Hakuna Matata, Dupa Bamoja.
What's been your favorite part so far of this whole experience?
Of this whole experience?
Yeah.
Wow, I think just seeing everybody love so well. It's kind of a broad term, but from the children to the volunteers, it's cool.
I love that.
It's really special.
So it's almost dinner time, but I'm walking to the beach. And look how beautiful this is. Look how beautiful this So how have you been feeling today?
Today's been amazing. It's been this whole time. There's this energy with this group. It's like on fire. I don't know.
It grows each and every day, that fire.
Yeah, I was here last year and we've had great groups, but there's really something about this group that has
Are you just saying that?
No, it sounds like I am, but I'm really not.
Thank you. I feel it too.
I'll see you guys roll. Okay, good night.
Good night.
This is Luscious Luke. We're gonna do the proper one. I'm one of the 2 Canadians that is thriving in Zanzibar. Canadian A, dropping some brewskis, saying sorry all day long.
Hey, tell them about your igloo that you live in back home.
Tell them about my
the
igloo.
polar bear that you ride
The
to school
polar
every
bear.
day.
Oh, white lightning.
The oil-powered TV.
White lightning is fast as fuck, my brother.
Awesome.
What we were talking about was how I was explaining that I was more afraid or more nervous to be serious and try and be a good teacher to the locals than trying to be myself. And I realized that being myself and being an idiot is what they thrived and learned off of, rather than me trying to actually be serious and like be a good teacher. Because being the best teacher is being able to be yourself in front of your students, and that's what they thrive off of the most, and that's the energy that I felt. And that's the energy that I've been trying to put out on this entire trip. And that's what I've learned, is to be yourself is to get the most results.
Yeah, yeah, like it transcends teaching.
Oh, exactly. Of course, like it's just.
And I think it's awesome that these lessons that we're learning each and every day. It only, like Sadie was just saying, although she didn't say it on camera, but like it takes an environment like this where we are completely out of our comfort zone to, I guess, come to these realizations and learn these lessons firsthand. because it's really easy for us to say this to you right now, but it will probably be tough for us once we get back to reality in the States or in Canada. But like it's so real and it feels so right. Anyways,
Hannah.
what's up, Hannah?
I'm Hannah.
The beautiful Hannah. The
We
beautiful
got so many
the
compliments
beautiful
and good
Hannah.
vibes. All those compliments about your deep blue eyes.
Shout out to Luke. Last quick thing.
You have blue eyes, right?
I do.
Okay, good.
I'm from Michigan, so
Boo!
yeah, we're not allowed
I'm
to
kidding.
be. We're not allowed to be friends. And
How are you feeling today?
amazing.
Why is
Today, well, we worked in the kitchen. They're all kind of at different levels, but they just are so excited to learn it, and so it was really cool. They taught us some things. I don't know how to cook at all. They taught us, and we taught them, and it was awesome. It was really
So
fun.
you both worked in the kitchen. Now
Yeah.
I've got a question for you guys. What was your favorite part about the kitchen day? Was it learning how they work in the kitchen and how they do their thing? Or was it more fun to teach them the English and how to properly
Yeah.
speak to us or give us...
Okay, so both were just so much fun. But
I think
I'll have to choose
them,
one.
I think seeing them do their thing.
yeah, I would say that as well. Especially having worked in a kitchen before and like seeing how maybe on the surface it looks very different and like how is this clean at all, but like it's just the same. It really is just the same as working at a yacht club like I did. So that was cool. And like the dynamic in the kitchen is just the same, and the food's just as good. The food here is isn't the food here amazing?
The food here is amazing. What said during Good Vibes tonight was the fact that the face of the head chef, I can't remember. Anwar's face and just absolute energy when he was able to say in English, "Enjoy your meal, I hope you like it." And the fact that he said that, and yeah, I taught him that. And he taught him that, so everybody knows. Justin taught him that it was the most amazing thing to see the absolute joy in his voice. So much love towards him and our Give group. It was fantastic.
You know, one of the worst things you can do with like any experience is go in with like expectations, like any sort of expectations, and like we do that with everything, but it's so much better when you like just let go of all expectations, because then you just get to be surprised and like delighted at like everything that happens. And like that's how I feel tonight, because I didn't have any expectations about like I guess like the relationships that would form in this group, or like just like how much fun I would have just tonight. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
I don't know, I'm just so grateful for you guys already.
Justin, I know you never got to experience it, but you will during the trip, and Hannah got to experience it.
I did.
Was a Canadian sandwich, and I'm gonna make Hannah an honorary Canadian for this moment. But get in here, buddy.
What is it?
It was just Isaiah.
It's a Canadian sandwich.
Yeah.
Cause I'm falling in love.